they're going to think that I've just lost my mind. Hey squad, what's going on, y'all? If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm here to inspire and help you be your greatest self. Now today, I am going to share just a few tips about overcoming self-doubt. Now let me begin by saying this. Self-doubt is the cousin to fear as far as I'm concerned. So a tablespoon of fear mixed into a half cup of self-doubt can actually be healthy. Now wait a minute, I know you're probably thinking, hold up. I thought you were gonna talk about overcoming self-doubt. And I am, just hold on for a second, I am, but hear me out. Okay, so self-doubt coupled with fear can sometimes push us to achieve more, climb higher, and help us do our best work. However, too much of both can definitely be crippling. All right, let's get into it. So here are 5 keys, 5 for overcoming self-doubt. Number 1, overcome self-doubt by taking action. This means taking steps to moving toward that thing that you really want to do. You know what I'm talking about, that burning desire that you've had on your mind for years, the one that you keep talking yourself out of, and you're like, I don't know. Yeah, that one. You know, the thing that you tried to get off the ground over and over and over again, and you'd work at it for a couple of weeks, and then you put it down. Well, yeah, then you put it down because you thought that you didn't know what you were doing. Then you pick it back up again. That's where I'm going with this. You pick it back up, you put it down. You pick it back up, you work it for a couple of months, then you put that thing back down again. Why? Because you felt like you weren't good enough. So in order to overcome self-doubt, the key here is to keep moving forward, y'all. Don't stop. Just take it one step at a time. You don't have to have it all figured out in order to move forward. Please, don't let the start stop you. I'll say that again. Don't let the start stop you. So go ahead and send out that one email that you've been hesitating to the prospective customer that you had your eye on. You know that one. And go ahead and post that video that you originally scratched from your notes a few weeks ago because you thought it wasn't good enough. And why not apply to that amazing opportunity that your heart desires, but your mind doubts that you can handle? Do it. So what I'm saying is just take baby steps if you must. Baby steps. I read somewhere that it's easier to act your way into thinking, into a new way of thinking, rather than thinking your way into acting. Let's let that sit for a second and marinate. So basically, you want to make action a habit. Number 2, overcome self-doubt by changing your narrative. Your narrative is the story that you tell yourself over and over again. Basically, as it relates to self-doubt, the story that you're telling yourself over and over is the one that's keeping you stuck in life. So you may have never told a soul about how you truly feel, for example, about going back to school or changing jobs or even pursuing an entrepreneurial endeavor. However, you constantly tell yourself things like, I'm not smart enough. I don't have what it takes. Or they're going to think that I've just lost my mind. Have you been there? I know I have. Whew. So you want to change your narrative and start thinking things like, I'm intelligent. I can totally do this. I got this. And it doesn't matter what they think. Who is they anyway? All that matters is that I believe in myself and that I'm ready and I'm willing to do what's necessary in order to reach my goals. Remember, You have the power to rewrite your story and get unstuck in life. Number 3, overcome self-doubt by not comparing yourself to others. Listen, in this age of technological advancement where everyone is posting pictures of themselves, doing amazing things and going to amazing places and just being simply amazing, right? I get it. It's so easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves. I call it the comparison trap. And you wish that your life looked a little bit more like theirs. And I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. You don't know what they did to get it, whatever it is, and you really don't know what they're doing to keep it. So you want to be careful what you wish for and seek to stay in your own lane. Don't let comparison rob you of your joy. The only person you really should be comparing yourself to is yourself. No brainer, right? Seek to be better today than you were yesterday. Seek to achieve more today than you did yesterday. Seek to plan for that amazing life that you want today more than you did yesterday. Stop comparing yourself to others in order to overcome self-doubt. Number 4, you want to overcome self-doubt by sharpening your skills. So if you lack confidence in your ability to do certain things, educate yourself and keep practicing until you become more confident. So let me give you an example. Let's see. If you're doubting the ability to write that book that you've been putting off for, all kinds of reasons. There's so many resources out there that can help you with this endeavor. There are workshops, there are seminars, blogs, videos, books. There's all sorts of things out there that can help you build your skill level. Go ahead and Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I mean. They're there. Once you gain the knowledge, the best way to improve yourself is to write and write and write. And then you can have a friend or an editor proofread and critique your work. So even if it's not book writing, regardless of what skills you might need to sharpen, just know that there is help available. And you don't have to figure it out all by yourself. I know sometimes it's easier to do that, but you really don't. Just reach out for guidance. You might be surprised at how many people are out there ready and willing to help you win. Number 5, overcome self-doubt by having self-compassion. Yes, give yourself a break. Self-compassion helps us minimize those negative emotions that stop us from that cycle of constant self-criticism. Will it be easy? Nope. Will it take intentional work? Oh yeah. And like everything else, having self-compassion is going to take practice. You have to practice being kind to yourself, loving, forgiving towards yourself. You have to take a stance to refuse to be the source of your own misery. Practice approving, practice uplifting, practice affirming yourself every day. Use statements like, I am worthy of living my very best life, and I love myself. I approve of myself. Focus on your breathing. Focus on grounding yourself. And say things like, I'm drawing things from my inner strength and my light. All right, squad. I hope these nuggets have been helpful for you. Now, this is not a complete list of tips by far, but it is a good start to overcoming self-doubt. Yes, it is. I think so, at least. If you have other ideas, though, please leave me some comments below. Don't forget at the end of this video to like, comment, subscribe, and share with everyone that you know, like, and love. You guys know how much I appreciate you and how much I love having you visit my channel. So until next time, until I see you on the screen in my next video, peace, love,